Yes, en we zijn live. Yes. Dan gaan we nog wat voort die Elder spelen. En zien of dat we naar part 3 geraken. We zullen zien. Op zichzelf hebben we nog geen probleem met zon of zo. We hebben enkel die magnetics nog. Maar ik wil redelijk veel eigenlijk nog gedaan krijgen. Resource heb ik genoeg juiste minerals. Daar ga ik qua moeten werken momenteel. Dus dat is mijn eerste prio. Ik moet juist eens kijken want van waar alles weer juist zat. Ik ben met die large storage zo bezig. Hè. Ja, als dat echt handig zijn, die automatic upgrades. Ja. Ik denk dat
You
best
must
is.
be pretty scared, being the oldest.
Quite the contrary. If I die first, I won't have to watch the rest of you squirming.
Ik denk dat het beste dag gaat zijn als eerste. Maar ik ga zoiets en die internal vein daar doen, dan kan ik nog iets extra upgraden. Ja, dat dat misschien het beter gaat zijn voor als eerste die internal vein te doen. Ik weet wat ik moet lopen. Hallo, daar zijn we weer. Oh, die balletjes. Ja, dan gaan we gewoon naar beneden. Ik heb wel minder ons nodig. Dus. Nee, af of niet? Nee, je blijft daar. Oké. Dat is goed.
Could you check if we still got some storage space?
Oké, iemand moet voor mij voedsel maken. Ja, wat jij bezig wordt. Juist. Ah. We hebben voedsel nodig. En ik heb resources met hopen voor voedsel te maken. Op zichzelf is dat geen probleem. En ja, het is altijd een workshop. Zelf normaal. Hoe zit ik over storage momenteel zelfs? Hey. Er zitten 3 storage erover. Amai. Oh jongen, echt. Amai, dat is voor epilepsie van te krijgen van die vallen, joh. Hallo. Dank u. Maar het is zo is gemakkelijk. Dit is storage. All effective. Oké. Cola. Dan ga je eerst die pakken. En nu hebben we die ook hier. Ik kan beter gewoon even wat storage space maken door wat metal. Gewoon de helft weg. Goed metal hier. Ja, eigenlijk. Nice. Jullie zijn nogal bezig met batteries te bouwen en zo, ja. Hè? Een automatic outpost heb ik blijkbaar. Oké. Klim je naar boven alsjeblieft. En dat is nog vol. Ja, nog één. Hallo. Voilà. En nu heb ik niet genoeg power voor daar te geraken. Wat? Ik weet dat je dat gaat maken, zet. Doe op bord. Normaal kan ik je passeren. Dus dat gaat gewoon rond. Hier is toch wel een weg vooruit en hier ook wel een weg vooruit. Waar gaat dat hier allemaal? Hè? Ik weet dit volk. Ja, dan echt gewoon doodlopen. Oké, wat krijgen we? Yu-Gi-Oh kaartjes? Oh nee, motto. GP kaartjes. Watching Speedway was the only fun thing I used to do with my father. When I told him who was my favorite racer was, he cared enough to get me this trading card showing that racer. This might be the nicest thing he ever did for me. I guess he had a good day. I'm not that into Speedway anymore, maybe I should give it another chance. More cheap worn out cars, I bought in a kiosk next to my high school after seeing older boys play and smoke after classes. They played for money, which made the whole thing even cooler. One of them got me staring at first. I thought I would get a beating, but instead he decided to teach me how to mark cards to win. Soon playing with those cards would make me pockets clink with change. Cheater!
Jeez, I packed a lot of stuff.
Dat moet ik tegen mij niet zeggen. Want dat is doodlopend. Dat weet ik wel. Oké, zo niet zien hè. Nog. Zo. Toch hier beneden. Dat ook de eerste keer dan. Zoom ik dan krijg ik er 1 keer in. Ja. Retrieve everything, dank u. Wat is die area hier beneden ook? Oké, dat is helemaal beneden, dus oké. Nee. En dan moet ik nog die beneden doen juist. Dat is juist aan het expanden, dat is even wachten. Wat is hem daar? Die heb ik al opgepakt vorige keer. Ja. Dus, waar zit die? Daar is. Ja. Waar moet ik eigenlijk gaan voor een connectie te krijgen? Hè? Dat gaat een andere vraag zijn. Dat is voor naar de Pedium te gaan. Dat moet eigenlijk. Oh. Ik kan dit in één keer wel in orde maken hier tegelijkertijd. Ik verwacht dat dat hier beneden gaat zijn. Dus niet op, hè? Ja. Hier van boven dan. Yep. Maar dat is iets dat ik gewoon op een normale mining outpost wil, dat moet niet speciaal iets zijn. Ja. Dus een pylon. Ja, dus dat is heel die muur hier van die dingen, juist. Die ene. Twee. Oké, pylon hub. Normaal kan ik connecten. Nee, ik connect tegelijkertijd met dat en iets van buiten. Ja, oké. Ah. En met deze alleen? Nee. Ik heb hier niet genoeg pylons. Dus het eerste wat moet gebeuren is dat die pylons moeten gebeuren. Voordat ik nog iets kan doen terug. Wat is nou bezig? Nee. Naar je links gaan. Het ding is geresearched. De large storage. Dus ik ga kijken hoe dat je dat hier in orde kan brengen. Hè? En hoe groot dat juist is. Een large storage. Dat gewoon dat, maar dan twee op elkaar eigenlijk. Als ik het goed bekijk. Oké, ça va. Ik heb 40 minerals nodig en wat krijg ik terug van dat? 10. Ja. Oké, build nog een large storage. Voilà. Ja, maar ik kan nog expanden, hè. Maar goed, daarvoor dat is het probleem, ik moet echt gewoon minerals zien krijgen. Dus ik ga deze hier even wat afwerken, proberen te werken. Hebben we het ontvonden, maar ik ga eerst proberen deze op te werken, zoveel mogelijk gedaan te krijgen. En ik heb echt violence nodig, dat is mijn eerste prio. Ja, dat weet ik. Rustig. Ik ben met meer dan één dingetje bezig. Dus ja. Aha.
Jan, Maxwell here.
It's good to hear you. Things are getting more and more tense in here.
Yeah, I know. Lucas told me everything. I set to work at once analyzing the data you sent. I won't lie to you. This condition you discovered is something never seen before.
Dat had ik wel gedacht.
I can confirm what you probably already suspect. It is highly probable that it is induced by accelerated brain tissue development which your alters have undergone. I am very sorry this has happened, but nobody could have predicted it. As I've said before, you're a pioneer, Jan. Unexpected setbacks come with a job.
Ja, being a builder is my job, inderdaad.
Being a builder is my job.
It's the job you signed up for. But it's not who you are anymore, is it? Not just who you are. You've crossed the threshold, and now, I suppose, you have to face the trial.
Inderdaad, ik vind dat echt niet oké.
I don't like how that sounds.
It's understandable. Just try to keep an open mind.
What would I have to do?
Prepare a treatment based on biological material from a healthy donor.
Donor of what exactly?
Brain cells.
Ja, of course I volunteer, ja.
I volunteer.
That's generous of you, but you can't donate brain tissue.
What? Why not? I'm the only one who's not affected.
Because it would kill you. It's not blood samples we're talking about, but a significant amount of brain tissue from the cortex.
Okay.
So, how did you want me to get it?
There is only one solution. You have rapidium, Jan. You have the womb.
Ja.
All you need to do is create a copy of your body, but without applying the branching procedure. By leaving its mind records blank, you will create a being with no awareness, no feelings, no thoughts. A biological vessel, if you will. A tabula rasa.
Ja.
That doesn't sound very nice. But I guess it could work.
It has to work. Just follow the instructions I send you and you can cure your alters with healthy brain tissue very effectively.
Ja, inderdaad. Gaat hij niet opnieuw
But
worden?
if rapidium-induced growth causes this, won't he get sick as well?
It shouldn't. Not if it stays fully sedated. You see, the mutation occurs in the part of the brain responsible for cognitive functions. Thinking, learning, remembering. So as long as the vessel's cortex stays inactive, it will remain a clean slate, and its brain tissue will be safe to use.
Okay.
So, tabula rasa is doomed to die.
Oh, I see what worries you. The possible existence of the human factor some people call the soul. Personally, I prefer the word used by Avicenna, essence. You see, Avicenna made a distinction between essence and existence, which he thought was the domain of the accidental, or, as you would put it, the choices that shape us. Essence, on the other hand, is that core of a being which endures, regardless of any circumstances. For Avicenna, essence proved that there was a God who created us. For me, it's a whole new field of study. Just think about it. What if we looked at this essence just like we look at any other aspect of a human being? Its body, mind, emotions, something that can be scientifically observed, trained, even enhanced. Isn't that exactly what you were doing with your altars, Jan?
Ja, inderdaad.
I'm not experimenting on them. I'm surviving.
Then carry on doing it. All I'm suggesting is that you look at this empty altar's essence in the same way a sculptor looks at a stone that is too brittle to carve in. There's no logical reason to fear dismissing it. Lucas and I went back to our old research to recreate a piece of code we once discarded. One that allowed for a much more flexible approach to erasing human memories. It can serve you to increase the capabilities of the quantum computer and create a tabula rasa version of yourself.
Upgrade the quantum computer. With the use of your banned research, but what about Ally Corp? What about the consequences for me when they find out about all the rules I've broken? A simple builder? I mean, creating my altars is one thing, but this... I could get accused of much bigger violations.
Can I
And
trust you,
adults.
Jan?
Depends if I can trust you.
Depends. If I can trust you.
I'm putting a lot at stake for you. Of course you can trust me. Ally Corp doesn't have to know anything. Whatever happens from now on can stay strictly between you and me. I told you that I'd do anything to protect your mission, and I wasn't joking. Follow my instructions, and I'll take care of everything else.
Ally Corp has a big medical department. My ex-wife works there. Are you sure we shouldn't turn to them for help instead of harvesting this biological vessel against the law?
You managed to keep both your wife and her employers at arm's length for so long, and I can only repeat that it was the wisest decision. You need to believe me, it really isn't in your interest, or the interest of your altars, for them to find out. We can do this. Are you with me?
Oh ja.
This is all very confusing. I need to think it through before I make any decisions.
Of course. I'm sure you'll come to the right conclusion. You're a smart man, Jan Dolsky. Let me just make one thing clear. My goal isn't to undermine Ally Corp's operations. It's not resentment that drives me. Yes, my career was broken because of their short-sightedness, but I'm not seeking revenge. I just believe that I have a much deeper understanding of the full potential of your mission, and the means to execute this potential. All they could ever do is take the rupidium you've found and use it to boost the prices of their shares. Sure, maybe a few hungry people would benefit as a side effect, but it would all be temporary, insignificant, an opportunity lost. So, no, I'm not against them. But I know that by withholding some information from them, we can achieve so much more. Just think about it, Jan. Think about how much everything you're going through is really worth. Because to the corporation, you are just an instrument. To me, you are a gift.
Okay. Ja. Science. Ik dacht wel dat zoiets ging zijn. Personal cabin. Nee, welke? Nee, welke is die? Hè? En dan die.
Hey there. I talked to Maxwell. It looks like he came up with a cure for your condition. Really? Are you telling me there's hope?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some kind of sophisticated treatment based on healthy brain tissue. Maxwell sent us a formula. Oh. That's ambitious. What do you need me to do? Well, I'll need you to reprogram our quantum computer according to some old piece of code from Maxwell's experiments. He claims it's gonna let us create an awareness-free alter. Awareness-free?
Yeah.
The plan is to create a biological vessel from my DNA and extract lots of healthy brain tissue from it. Biological vessel to produce a healthy mutation-free brain. That makes sense. So, you're okay with it? It sounds like a promising idea. Why would I not be okay with it? Because these are not corporate instructions. Maxwell is clearly pushing his own agenda here. Don't you find it odd that he's so reluctant to consult AliCorp Medical about our problem? It is slightly unsettling, I admit. Are you thinking of talking to them behind his back? I don't know. Maybe it was a mistake to cut Lena off like that. Look, this situation is starting to be a little too emotionally problematic for me. She's your ex, not mine. You decide whether you want to take the risk. Just remember, Maxwell gave us a viable option. Shouldn't we just proceed instead of complicating things?
Så den är god.
I'm not comfortable with Maxwell's option. Okay then, do as you wish. Call Lena. She's good at what she does, that's for sure. But in the meantime, let me start researching this new QC functionality so as not to waste time in case it turns out Lena can't help us. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry. We can do this.
Okay. Ja, dus dat gewoon research.
Lena? Can you hear me?
Jan?
Hi, Lena.
It's surprising to hear you. We didn't end on a good note last time. They told me you complained that I was interfering with your mission.
It was the necessary thing to do at the time. I hope you know it wasn't personal.
So why are you calling now?
Yeah.
There's something I haven't told you about this mission.
Okay.
Something I had to do. I was instructed to do, but in the end, it was kind of my decision to follow through. But I really had no choice.
What did you do, Jan?
Well, I created a
Ja,
copy of myself.
gewoon eerlijk zijn erover.
I'm sorry, but this is just not funny to me. I'm beginning to worry you've completely lost it. Calling me like this in the middle of the night and making up nonsense?
No, Lena, it's true. I know it sounds fucked up, but listen. I have rupidium and I have a womb, you know, this module. Just think about it. I can make copies of myself. My alters.
Alters? Jan?
Yeah. Because I use the quantum computer to alter their life paths, you know? So, yeah, I know this is crazy, but you gotta believe me, they are different versions of me with different choices they made in life. Lena, you still with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you believe me?
I don't know.
Are you crying?
Just tell me what the fuck you want from me.
They've got some kind of medical condition. My alters. Brain mutation. It could be from being forced to grow so quickly, because I'm the only one who doesn't have it. They're dying. Eventually, they're gonna die, and I won't make it without them, Lena. So, if you want to help me, please look into their MRI scans and tell me if you think there's anything that could be done.
Do you think Rapidium-induced growth could be responsible?
I don't know. My scientist alter said... never mind.
Just tell me one thing. Does Maxwell know about these alters?
Gaan we de klootzak zijn of niet? Ik wil het wel veilig houden.
Yeah, but it's entirely on me, Lena.
If it's true, you know I have to report it to the board.
And you'll get me into deep shit, Lena. Is that what you want?
It's gonna backfire and you know it.
Look, will you help me or not?
Okay. Send me those scans, but I can't promise anything.
Thank you. Can I trust you to keep quiet about it? They're gonna find out anyway. Maxwell just needs time to figure out how to protect them. Corporate games. You hate that shit too.
I don't want to hear another word about Maxwell. That guy's gonna have to explain a lot when you get back.
But you won't tell anybody now.
No, but that doesn't mean I'm okay with it.
I get it. I appreciate it.
Jan, what happens if I can't help you when they die? Will you be able to make it on your own?
Ja.
They can't die.
In that case, I'll do my best not to fail you. I just hope it's not too late.
Thank you. Bye.
Oké. Kijk, nog iets bouwen. Build. Weet je, ik ga voor hem te zien, ga ik zo een dormitory bouwen. En ze blij. Well, test complete. Talk to the upset editor. Is dat... Oké, het praat met wat die gaat doen.
Hey, I notice your return late to the base. You know that radiation at this time can be extremely dangerous for you.
Ah, you noticed. Yeah, I did stay out a little longer. But I squeezed so much more out of that outpost. And we really need it now. I do feel kinda nauseated, but small dose of radiation ain't nothing we can't neutralize overnight.
Ja, ik zal hem
I don't think you should go on like this.
Why not?
Ja,
You
de
need
verkeerde kant.
And I want to make myself useful. So stop being so goddamn noble and take advantage of it like a proper boss.
Maar ja, ik zal de quotes accent. Een social role.
We've been eating so much mush lately. I'm sick and tired of it.
Hey, man. How are you taking it? First Molly dying, and now your condition. It must be hard for you.
How am I taking it? Well, I've been thinking. If Molly was the first one you created, and I was the second one, does that mean I'm next in line?
Ja.
No one else is dying. Not on my watch.
You seem pretty confident about it. The way Molly went was just so sudden. The irony is, I liked being around that creature. It kinda consoled me.
Ja. Dat snap ik. Oh boy. Oh, no, fuck it. Oh,
Yeah. Me too.
maakt hem blij.
I thought I was the only one who missed the poor beast.
Did she remind you of Mom's dreams, too?
Yeah. She always wanted to move to the country and settle down on a farm.
She wanted to raise sheep, remember? Only came back to me after Molly went.
Yeah. True, I'd forgotten about that. Dad never took those dreams seriously. And neither did we.
That's an understatement. We absolutely hated them. Her annoying love of nature. Every weekend she'd go, "Jan, why don't we go for a walk? See how the park has changed since last week."
Looking back, I wish I'd said yes more often.
Yeah. Our idea of a perfect day was to stay in our room all day and play games.
Luckily, she let it go eventually.
Oh, no. Now, she gave up on us, but she never let go of her sanctuary.
Sanctuary? What do you mean?
In the park? The bench? Yeah. She couldn't have a house in the country, so she found herself a hideout in the city. Her favorite bench. She revealed her little secret to me years later. Telling me she never took you there?
No.
No. Right. I guess that's because it was after Dad moved out. You were gone by that time.
What was it like?
Actually, it was beautiful. And finally, I was old enough to sit still for 5 minutes and just look at frickin' trees with her. It doesn't sound very special, but it was. You wouldn't understand. And after she passed, I went to sit on that bench on my own. Every time I was down, I went there. It comforted me. I guess I could really use a place like that now.
So, what do you think?
Man, I slept like a baby. I'm glad you took our little talk seriously.
Good. Let's put this whole thing behind us and focus on what's ahead.
Zoek uit voor something that might comfort the technician. Oké. Ja, slapen. Dan kan ik kort doen. Mijn werk. Oké.
Hey, lend me your ear. There's something I want to share.
Zo. Ja. What's the problem?
Hey, you wanted to talk?
Yeah, it's about the miner. I have to say, I'm worried. He stopped socializing with anyone. All he does is work. Of course, I know this is not a time to party, but this guy, it's like he always needs to do more. Beat everyone to the punch. Yeah, worries me too. But it seems like this is how he wants it. Not much I can do to stop him. Yeah, I get you. I mean, I know we have ways to neutralize the radiation he's getting and all, but it doesn't seem right that he needs medical attention so often.
Ja, inderdaad.
Well, if working makes him feel better about himself, then maybe that's the way to go.
Nah, there has to be another way. If you ask me, he's on the road to self-destruction. He might be physically fit, but there's something going on in that head of his.
Well,
Well-
what do you want me to do about it?
Why don't you send him to therapy? That shrink of ours seems like a decent guy. Maybe he could connect with him.
Ja, waarom niet?
That's not such a bad idea. It's just that won't going back to all that bad shit in his life bring him down and make him lose that new zest he just acquired?
What if it does? Okay, he'll be a little less productive, but he'll be at peace with his demons. I'd say it's worth a shot. I have a strong feeling there's more to this guy than we think. All he needs is a proper opportunity to open up.
So, heard the news? I think we might have a cure for you.
Yeah, I've heard. And I gotta say, it's kinda disturbing. Is it true you're considering creating this knocked out guy and retrieving his brain?
Nee, ik ben bezig met dingen.
Don't worry. I want to try and explore another way.
That's a relief. Hope it works out.
Oh. De shrink en dan de miner. Ja, dus dat is een andere lift. Dat is vergeten. Nou, dank je. Ik moet Kijk, even zien. Ja. Nee, dat is verkeerd. Daar hier de west. Dus ja, dat is nog out of power. Ik heb al vergeten. Dan hebben we hem boven gaan. Yes. Dat betekent dat ik en terug een bal moet hebben. Hè. Dus. Dat is het probleem, hè. Je moet er gewoon één hebben, zodat je dat kan connecten hier. Want... Echt een probleem mee. Dan heb ik de pylon hub nodig voor dat... Nee. Wow, ik had al de stukjes al geraakt hopen. Yes.
All done here. Can I help with this now?
Ja, ga maar naar de greenhouse, please. Oké.
Whoa. Are those trees?
Yep.
That's impossible. How can there be life here?
Goeie vraag. Dan zullen we direct zien, ze. Als we er naar boven gaan.
I wonder if I could get a closer look at them. Hey, wait. Is that some kind of a projection?
Ja.
There's something I gotta tell you.
Ja, ik zal dat komen doen. Holoshop. A holographic ship found in a cargo drop perhaps it can be useful sometime.
And they're gone. Safely into my pocket. Let's see if my crew appreciates a relaxing landscape inside the base.
Inderdaad, dat is wel nice. Maar... Hoe komt die parkbench? Zeg me dice. Kom ik... Ja, ik kom eraan achteruit, hè. Heb ik alles geëxplored, denk ik. Oké, production. Met die pylons nog bezig, ja, maar die batterij is belangrijk. En ik heb het niet uitgezet. Dat is belangrijker. Yes, oké. Dat is nog een andere mineral deposit. Oké dan. Is dat de verschillende mineral deposit of dezelfde mineral deposit? Ja. Ik kan er gewoon rondgaan. Ja. Ik heb gewoon een voorgevoel dat dat gewoon hier perfect het midden gaat zijn. Of niet? Bye. Schiet ik dan? Ja, het beste dat ik ook kan doen is gewoon die kleine hier zetten. Dat kijk ik niet. En wat was dat nu weer? Dat ik hier in de primary metal en organ. Dan maar even een paar op. Het zelf, ik denk, dit een beetje verder naar beneden kan brengen voorbij deze, dan heb ik het al. Maar ik moet eerst een drill cartridge hebben. Dat is even het belangrijkste. Kan je dat unlocken. En dan heb ik alles, kan ik direct daarna deze gaan. Dat is auto-outpost, dat is auto-outpost. Want ik moet toch niet net die twee dingen doen, hè? Nee, oké. Oké. Ah, ik moet daar iets doen. Dit is van Parkbench. Daar. Park with bench. An oxa park with bench where an alter can relax in his free time. Oké, nice. Om 5 en 17 is dat er. Ja. Kan ik dat bouwen? Eerst alleen moet ik toch extra pylons hebben, dus dat is het eerste volgende dat moet gebouwd worden. Is die pylon. Al klaar zetten. Come on, miner. Ah ja, dat is het. Production, switch dat naar dat, dus 25 seconden. Oké, dan die pylon. Hier kan ik dan nog allemaal staan hebben. Ik kan daar niet door op, hè? Dat is cool, toch? Dat wil je gaan. En heb je nog gezegd aan die of zo? Jawel, jawel. Ik kan het zover krijgen. Jeez. Voilà, dan is ook actief. Dan is alles actief, hè. Dan kan ik nu naar daar gaan voor die bal. Dan kan ik die research complete. Ik moet dat doen voor die magnetic storm er is. Nou waar ga je? En jij gaat naar boven. Volledig naar boven dan waarschijnlijk. Ja. Zo. En je gaat naar boven, ja. En ik krijg ook de afval. De volgen. Maar je gaat ver tegenover die andere. En je gaat dan naar boven, ja. Ja, oké, ik zie het al. Yes. Dan kan ik nog extra research doen. Ja. Bezig, want radiation gaat komen. We zullen eens kijken naar de research. Even wachten op dat. Oké, het belangrijkste is gewoon dat ik al minerals kan binnenkrijgen. En ik ga die andere ook automaten, dat ik continu minerals binnenkrijg. Oké, dan eerst naar de miner gaan. We zitten altijd in een contemplation room. Kan ik nou zelfs naar binnen gaan? Wat ik was. Ja.
Hey, how did therapy go? Feel any better?
Therapy? What therapy?
Oh.
We just had a beer, the shrink and I.
Okay, so how was it?
Oh, he's got daddy issues, that's for sure.
The shrink?
Yeah. All he wanted to talk about was our father.
Iwan, ja. Ik kan wel dat vragen.
And did he have anything interesting to say?
All boring stuff all of us know too well. He reminded me that day he yelled at us for tearing up our soccer boots in front of the whole team.
I remember that.
Yeah. We had a good match that day. Our team won. We scored a goal. But all he ever saw were those fucking boots and how much he paid for them.
That was humiliating as hell. Yeah. All the other dads were proud, but trying to impress our father? Well...
Nothing was ever good enough. But that's the shrink's problem. I know I'm doing a good job here. That's enough for me, so... Just let me get back to it.
Ja. Ja, laat maar mee praten over dat.
Let's talk some more about Dad.
Jeez, not you as well. Want to talk about that? The shrink will be more than happy to serve you. Why don't you let me get back to my area of expertise? Being goddamn useful.
Oh. Ja, another
You know
session
what?
wouldn't hurt.
I think another therapy session wouldn't hurt you.
Seriously? You want to waste precious time? If you're gonna let that wacko molest me with bad memories again, I can't promise you I won't get depressed and lose my vibe completely. Think about it. Because I'm fine. I really am.
So, heard the news? We might have a cure for you.
Yeah. Everyone's talking about it. They're saying it's a controversial idea. But this is not the time and place for being subtle, right?
That's far.
Hey, you wanted to talk?
Yeah. I was hoping you could explain something to me. We're in deep shit, right? It's an all-hands-on-deck situation.
Sort of.
You, my friend, did not outdo yourself to make me whole again so that I would shy away from hard work when duty calls. Correct?
Right.
So how come you're not sending me where the real action is?
Real action?
Mining outpost is where a miner belongs. That's where I'm at my most efficient, and that's where I'm needed right now.
Ja, even.
Hey, easy now. First of all, every job is equally important. Being part of a team, you need to be flexible.
Hey man, I get it. I'm no bird brain. This is not me being picky. All I'm saying is if you got a racing horse, you don't make it pull a card, do you? I'm most valuable when I'm mining resources, and I'm not cut out for much else. So, don't give me that flexibility bullshit.
Oké. Doe jij maar hier. Ah. Niet zoveel gebeuren. Niet gezond is. Lena.
Anna?
I think I've got something that can help you with your altars.
Really? What is it?
I got my hands on some tech we've been using for one of our contracts. It seems it can be modified to your needs. It's a neural implant.
What? No, Lena, I'm not a neurosurgeon, and I only have the basic equipment here.
Oh, relax, okay? It's a tiny, smart device. Inserting it is no harder than vaccinating a kid. I'll send you all the necessary instructions.
Easy peasy, huh?
I missed your sarcasm. But no, it wasn't easy to crack this one. It took all night, actually. And we did our best to make it as simple as possible for you.
No, wait. We? Who's we?
I consulted a colleague. He was in charge of deploying this implant for its original use. Nobody knows this tech better than him.
What was the original use?
The client was a big company operating in the private prison sector. They tested it on convicts applying for parole. The implant didn't just track their whereabouts. It also allowed them to control them in other ways. Regulate their levels of anxiety and such. Anyway, we think we can reprogram it to provide other brain treatments. We've worked out an initial formula based on your scan results. The implant will let us apply the formula, but also allow us to react in case anything goes wrong in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on a second. Are you saying you want me to implant tracking devices into my alters' heads? That means the corporation is gonna find out about them and get full access to their brains. Do you realize how vulnerable it would make them?
Look, I'm starting to think this is becoming a little bit too much about your alters. You asked for a way to cure them. I did what I could. Yes, it means coming clean to the corporation, and yes, it also means giving them control. But that might actually be a good thing for you. You were never meant to command that mission. Please remember that. Don't put too much weight on your shoulders.
My alters trust me. I could never do that to them. Leave them to the mercy of a soulless institution for whom they're a massive inconvenience, a liability.
Mm-hmm.
It would mean giving Ally Corp an easy way to get rid of them whenever they want.
And you thought what? That you could grant them a long, happy life when you created them? They'd have to be brought to light sooner or later. You can't protect your alters from who they are. I'm sorry, but if you want to cure them, you'll have to expose them.
Maybe.
Just, please, whatever you do, don't trust Maxwell. I asked around some more, and the rumors are alarming. So I need to do some fact-checking before I share them with you. Why don't you follow the instructions I'll send you? Buy yourself time, and let me get back to you, okay?
Yeah. Thanks, Lena.
Goed eruit uit nu.
Okay. Right. I found an alternative solution to your problem. The implants, right? Talk about a divisive idea. But I, for one, appreciate your effort. Anything's better than, you know...
Ja.
So, heard the news? I think we might have a cure for you.
Yeah, I heard. And I want you to know I don't like it. It would be like being fed my own brother's brain.
What if I told you I'm looking for another way?
Yeah, whatever. I'm starting to think it's not the solution that's the problem. It's the fact you put us in this situation in the first place.
Hey.
Have you heard? We have another way to cure you.
Right. Well done. Brain implants. Talk about jumping out of the frying pan and into the fire.
My maat. Ik heb hier wilde maten.
Have you heard? We have another way to cure you. More like another way to get people pissed off around here. Nobody likes getting their mind violated by an all-powerful corporation. So, heard the news? We might have a cure for you. Yeah, I heard you managed to find a way. You must feel... But no, you tell me. How do you feel about it? I'm concerned about the moral aspect of the solution. I don't feel comfortable about it. I see. Well, maybe you can think of any other things in your life that made you feel this way. Did feeling uncomfortable stop you from doing them? Hey, I found this thing that I took on the mission, and I thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Now would you look at that? My lucky keychain. Yeah, I always have it on me, I guess. Really? Bring back good memories for you too? It does, sure. But I thought you'd like to have it. Why? Because Adam's dad was a therapist? Huh. Figures. Thank you. Hey, I found this thing that I took on the mission, and I thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. My gourd and bombilla. I thought I'd thrown them away. No, they just collected dust for years. Damn, I missed these during my travels. A very insightful gift, thank you.
Yep.
Got your coffee? Everything all right? Well, it's not top quality, but I didn't come here for a comfortable life. I'm still getting my bearings around here. Truly strange experience. One doesn't get used to something like this in a couple of hours. Don't worry, I feel the same. Even after all this time, it's still hard to fathom. Being a captain of yourselves must be challenging. The same could be said for the idea of being responsible for the mental health of myself. I mean, I'm always up for a challenge, but my work comes with certain ethical requirements. Maintaining a professional distance, not getting engaged emotionally. You know, I'm under supervision. Supervision. Are you seriously worried about that? Believe me, we're beyond the point of caring about breaking rules. I don't know if you've heard, but we're bringing Rapidium to Earth. So, if you ask me, that justifies a little unruliness. Huh. Good point. You know what? Suddenly, I'm starting to see this situation in a whole different light. There you go. Okay. So, how are you coping? What? Well, it must be tough with all the hardships and an identity overload. Are you okay, Jan? Wow. I don't think anyone's asked me that question before. It's very kind of you to care. That's what I'm here for, right? Maybe we can talk about it some other time. I think I'd like you to take care of the others first. Whatever you say, boss. Anyway, thanks for giving me a new outlook on things.
Okay.
Come and find me when you have a moment.
Ja. Yeah, in the kitchen.
I honestly thought he was going to give me some impractical crap. What's troubling you? Well, I've been analyzing the situation thoroughly, and in light of the fact that we may all die of this abnormality in our brains, the thought of not making it back to Earth has been haunting me. To the point of obsession, I admit. Yeah, you'll make it. We'll all make it, don't worry, okay? Oh, please. I'm not worried for myself. There's a lot more at stake here than just our fleeting lives. Can't you see? The world will miss so much if I go too soon. Oh, what do you...
Oh,
do you
ego
mean? My
tripper.
work. Everything I did in my parallel life wasn't meaningless. On the contrary, it had the potential to push space exploration to a whole new level. Really? How? You see, I developed a method of nanoparticle dispersion that proved to be stable in even the most extreme conditions. Oh, shit? Exactly. And now it breaks my heart to think that all that groundbreaking research, all that knowledge could just disappear with me, never to see the light of day.
Jo,
Yeah, man.
gewoon
you're
hem een
right.
ego-trip geven.
We can't let the method of nano particle. We can't let it disappear. So let's do something about it. Yeah, right. But what can we do about it? I want to recreate my research here and now. Revisit my logic, backtrack my calculations, rewire the connections in my brain, and write it all down again. For posterity. And you need me to grant me the time to focus on this project and nothing else.
Ja.
Of course, I'd still be there to attend mission-critical tasks if the need arises, but I would appreciate if I could limit my availability as much as possible until I get this weight off my chest completely.
Ja, ik zal zien wat ik kan doen.
I'll see what I can do. Thank you. It's amazing that by trying to save your own life and altering yourself, you involuntarily unleash such a big potential for change and progress. I can start working on my old research whenever you're ready. What's on your mind? I just wanted to give you a friendly push. What about? The health issue? We're running out of time. I strongly suggest you get to work on finding a cure for us.
Ja, dat weet ik.
I'm working on it. Then double your efforts. The others are becoming restless, and I can't say I blame them. Restless? You mean? Just take care of it before someone blows a fuse.
5 dagen, ja.
Still weighing your options, huh?
Sealing them is tricky. I press the dough with a fork. It looks closed.
So,
but
heard
when
the
I throw
news?
the pierogi into
We
boiling
might have a
water,
cure for you. Yes. I've heard. And I have a very strong opinion about it. Just because some things are possible from a medical standpoint doesn't mean they should be done. Agreed. We have to look for another way. Yeah, you got my full support on that. I found an alternative solution to your problem. I know. The news stirred up some emotions. What are you gonna decide? I think I prefer to follow Maxwell's instructions. The implants would be too risky for you. I'm not afraid of risk. Losing my
Ja, dat
scares
is
me more.
waar, maar...
The sooner we get on with the brain cell therapy, the better.
call me old-fashioned, but growing a human brain in a lab is too much for me.
Dat is het bijna. Oké, stoptijd. Hoe gaat het daar binnen?
Looks like I found an alternative treatment for you.
Shit. So it is true. Your wife told you to put implants in our brains?
So the corporation can track us? You're not seriously thinking about it. No, relax. Of course not. I knew you wouldn't. So, how was your session this time? Shrink bore you with Dad again?
Actually, no. We talked about someone else.
Oh yeah? Who?
You.
Really?
Yeah. It was kinda interesting, you know? I realized I never asked you, you know, how are you holding up?
Been better, if you really want to know.
You're putting it mildly. But deep down, you gotta be scared.
Oh ja.
We were wondering how we'd feel if we were in your shoes.
And?
Then this stupid thought came to me and I just couldn't shake it off, you know?
What was it?
Well, if I were in your position, all I'd think about would be, what would Dad say?
Seriously?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Here I am, a grown man on a humanity-saving mission, light years away from home, and still waiting for my old man to barge in and give me shit for no damn reason. Like a little fucking boy. Do you feel that way too?
I guess. Sometimes I feel that I'm not good enough. Whatever I do, however hard I try, it's like, what am I even doing here?
I hear ya. Looks like that son of a gun planted this fucking insecurity in us. But you know what? The shrink did say one smart thing.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
That it's, no shame to be weak. Sometimes, anyway. And, if you're strong enough to own it, then you're not weak at all. In the eyes of other people, or something like that. It makes sense when he said it.
Okay.
So, what it boils down to is that I've got two things to say to you. One, I don't think I want to work my ass off like a moron anymore.
That's cool.
Good. I'm all for it. And now, what's the other thing?
You know that day when Dad yelled at us for ruining our soccer shoes? I just want to say, that was a pretty damn good goal we scored.
Yeah. You're right about that.
Yay! Vulnerability. It takes strength to admit a weakness. The miner taught you that allowing yourself to be vulnerable makes you more honest and approachable to others, and it brings relief. Hier staat hij op met een arm. Oké.
Hey, man. You're clearly angry.
Meaningless small talk will only make me more angry.
So maybe we can talk about something meaningful. What calms you down?
Punching that smirk of yours would definitely do the trick.
Thank you.
But if you really need to know, walking it off, I guess.
Oh,
Maybe you should punch me. Why not? Let it all out.
You don't want that. Trust me. But I appreciate the offer.
dat is jij gedaan, maatje. Dat is jij gedaan. Oké, ik heb echt nog meer minerals nodig. Dat is echt zo mijn eerste prio momenteel. Dus alles gedaan. Ik moet juist dat veranderen. Want heb ik nog een automated? Ik ga er zelf aan moeten werken. Oké. Maar dus ja, eigenlijk. Zal die daar nog op doen? Ja? Zelf moet je dat niet meer doen, hè. Jij mag naar mineral outpost gaan. De miner. En jij mag van mij naar de kitchen gaan, denk ik dan. Nee, de kitchen. Ja. Ja, en ik heb argued dat wat meer. Ik moet juist met een dokter
Make a
praten.
decision soon enough.
Ja,
And the
ja.
right one.
Jij moet zwijgen.
Okay, I'd like you to start testing your recipes. Thank you, Jan. You won't regret it.
Voilà. Nou, als er iemand dat blij is. Research. Ik ga eens. Zelf daar heb ik geen probleem mee. Ik ga eigenlijk gewoon als eerste voor de suit upgrade willen gaan. En production, is er iets extra? Ja, die implants, maar dat ga ik niet doen. Ik wil niks met die implants te maken hebben. Ja. Ja, ik kan dat doen, want ik moet dat eerst maken.
Do you want me to take care of this, Jan?
Ja, doe maar. Toch gebeuren. Create a logical vessel without any awareness for the purpose of brain cell extraction. Want ik weet, zullen gaan niet blij zijn. Jullie hier naar boven.
You treat people like goddamn tools. Well, I'm not a tool, so you better show some respect.
If the right to know all details of our medical documentary, our lives are at stake. After all, the request is observed missing time. Ja, betaal maar. Daar doe ik niet moeilijk over. En wat is dit probleem?
You have your arguments, I have mine. We should vote. I don't know if it's such a good idea.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Still wait.
Oké, wacht, dit doe ik net. Ik ben nu social. En daar doe je.
Well, you know, I couldn't open my eyes for like 4 weeks, you know, they sold my eyes shut.
Are you really planning to vote on your treatment? Why? Are you afraid of democracy?
No.
No? Cute. You heard them. They feel they should all have a say in this. The one thing they can agree on. Anyway, don't think you're not invited. We'll let you know when the event starts.
Oké. Geen probleem, ik ben er wel mee bezig. Hè. Oh my. Ik lees het verkeerd.
Evacuation functionality.
Ik hoop dat dat geen probleem geeft.
Procedure will be
Ja, ja. Ik weet,
John, I'd like to talk to you.
dokter in the kitchen.
Don talked to Lena, not some anonymous corporate agent. It's gonna be fine. It's the ex. You wanted to talk? Is it about your cooking experiments? How'd it go? Amazing. Surpassed my expectations. I have enough ideas for 3 full courses. And maybe something a little extra too. Great. When can we start? Yeah, about that. There's a little hindrance. What do you mean? The kitchen I used to cook in was quite basic, you know? So, I'm not very good with high-tech equipment, like an automatic food processor. I think I broke it. High-tech? Ally Corp equipment? That's the best joke I've heard in a long time. Yeah, I know. It's still much more complicated than a wok and an iron stove. I guess we're gonna have to fix it then. Yeah, that and the electricity in the kitchen.
Wat een jaggedal, man.
I think I fried the circuit breaker. There's no power in the whole module. Sorry. Don't worry about it. Shit happens. We'll just get the whole kitchen fixed. But you gotta promise me that feast is gonna be massive. That I can guarantee. All right. Let's get to work then.
Feast. A feast is a special type of meal according to a doctor's recipe. Uses a lot of resources but satisfies the hunger of everyone in the base and gives everyone an immediate emotional fulfillment. Okay. Nice. Ja, dek is zo goed als niks dat ik kan forceren eigenlijk niet. feite, ja, wachten. Ik kan hem met basementen. Kan ik werken hier dan die een dingen.
What's up?
Hey, brother, I noticed we're running out of food.
En dat is niet nieuw, net, ja. Ik wil echt wel veel eet. Maar ja, wanneer ga ik wel kiezen wat we gaan doen? Kom ik echt 5 minerals tekort? Andere dormitory.
So many issues still haven't been. Hey man, I can see something's upsetting you. Don't make it worse. Love the attitude. So what can I mean, what do you usually do when you're angry? Nothing usual about these circumstances. Oh, I don't know, Jan. I try to avoid people who irritate me.
Oh, dat is gemakkelijk.
Let me guess. Everyone who gets on your nerves looks like you. Exactly. I stopped using a mirror while combing my hair after I snapped at myself more than twice.
Weet wat ik ga doen? Ik ga even in die refinery. Wat is dat? Zie je daar minerals uit? Nope. Tipi. Echt 3 minerals tekort. Ja, back to sleep, I guess. Moet ik hier het echt wel van maken? Ik heb geen idee. Er gaat een boot zijn, dus ja, ik ga wachten zeker. Ik weet, hij is gemaakt. Hij is dingen. Ik weet, er komt een boot, maar... En het is vandaag dan ergens van dat ding gaat zijn, dat weet ik zo waarschijnlijk. Jup, 4 uur.
Before you head out, make sure you have all the...
Oh shit.
Should I resolve this?
Yes, please. Ik kan eindelijk laatste upgrade doen. Halleluja. Oh. Hoeveel organics geeft mij dat? 800 organics? Je hebt zoveel plaats, maar... Dat is gewoon echt... bullshit. Ja. Ja, ik wil er nog zo in. Dat is een optie in mijn dingen. Maar... Ja, ik zal... production... Zo. Nieuwe resources, ja. 2 minerals. En ik ga terug naar de kitchen. Ben ik dat kan veranderen. Jongens. Hoeveel kost dat? 60. Werken die dan niet? No shit, that base in bad conditions. Oh. Okay, this assignment. What is ish?
Want me to go there, Chief?
Doe maar.
My workplace is damaged. Want me to go there now?
Vergadering. Iedereen is hier, wat... Oké.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Nee, want ik ga je nieuwe research geven. Bekrachting. Oké, nee, nu denk ik zoals het. Back to sleep we go. En wel, we zullen eens zien.
About that experiment.
Ik weet totaal niet wat ik moet doen. Ze gingen erover praten, maar er is niet meer over gepraat. Dus ik heb geen idee te verwachten. Dat is leuk. Nu dan doe ik wakker, die gewoon wakker. A feast.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Ja.
Are you sure about that experimental therapy?
Daar zijn ze mee bezig. Ja, ik moet daar gewoon even wachten nog 20 seconden. Ik kan niks doen.
Hey, is that what I think it is? My trademark hunter stew. No way. Big Os? It fucking smells like heaven.
You mean the characteristic stench of sulfur decomposing to hydrogen sulfite in fermenting cabbage?
Hey, jongen.
You reek of a dirty diaper, but it's proven to work wonders for your gut microbiome. And like all sour foods, it cheers people up.
I always serve my hunter stew at parties. And they were damn good parties.
40 in the mall. Oh, ja, 10 in the mall. Yay! Night edition starts earlier. Yippee! Yay!
Tension is becoming dangerous. We need to find a solution.
Nou waren die, ja. De dorm.
That feast you prepared, you were right. It did everyone a lot of good. I'm glad you appreciate the importance of such things. I have to say, it was a pleasure for me too. Guess I just like making people happy. Oh, good to know you can be a little selfish too. Selfish? Huh. I don't think so. Helping people lets you feel a different kind of joy than the empty satisfaction of fulfilling your own needs. You may think I'm out of touch, but I seriously believe a man's purpose can only lie beyond himself. Otherwise, he will always live like a caged animal who has never experienced the call of the wild. You know what? I think I prefer it when you stick to cooking. You should see me in my charity soup kitchen. Ingredients were almost as scarce as here, but me and my helpers always cooked up something special for the locals. Want to know my secret? Breaking stuff? Not quite. It was Mom. I wrote to her a lot from the other side of the world, asking for advice on how to tweak her classic recipes so that they could be made with, well, foreign ingredients. She taught me how to be a magician even in the humblest of kitchens. Wait, Mom, wasn't that after she was sick? Right. But she got better. So, you're saying there was a way to help her? Well, it came with a price. What price? A long story, man. But she's alive? I mean, in your awareness? Was she still alive when you went on this mission? Yeah. She called me the day before the launch and wished me a good landing. Didn't she get better in your life? No. No, she didn't. You mean she's gone? But I was gonna tell her how it went if we found rubidium. I'm sorry. You won't be able to do that. None of us will. But she'd be proud of you. You know that. Proud. This is some kind of cruel joke. Joke? Come on, man, what are you talking about? My efforts, my struggles. Seems they were all pointless. That's not true. Whatever you did, it made you who you are. That version of Mom, you know, it lives in you, through your memories, your recipes. And they're not pointless. Thanks to them, you were able to give us an unforgettable feast. Isn't that like bringing her back to life? And look, you've done it twice. You should be proud of yourself. Thanks, but it's not so
It's
simple.
never too simple.
I mean, I'm glad to have these memories, but what? I think I'd just rather not talk about it. I think I need some alone time.
Alright. Okay. Get to work.
Hey, man. Want me to lend a hand with this?
No.
I'm done. Want me to take care of this now?
Hoeveel zit ik nu? Dat is fucked up. Ach ja. Ik heb geen andere keus.
So, yes, here it is. We still need to wait a little for the brain cells to mature fully. How long? 3 days, according to the instructions we got. Once they're ready, you can call a meeting and communicate your decision to everybody. Do you scan the brain for the mutation? Yes, it's all clear. And the cortex shows no signs of activity, which is good. What happens then? We extract the brain tissue, process it according to Maxwell's formula, and start
Ja, dus ik
administering
moest het wel
treatment.
doen.
Of course, we will have to dispose of the body. Whoa! What the fuck? Looks like I didn't use enough sedative. Let me just, there. Damn it. I hope it didn't activate the cortex. What if it did? What do we do now? Just take a deep breath, okay? I've used enough sedative to put a horse to sleep. So even if his cortex did light up for a moment, it's inactive now. And I'll make sure it stays that way. Look, we can't get thrown off balance. Not now, when we're so close. Okay. You're right. You can't tell anyone about this.
Omdat op de rebellie.
They need to take the cure. I know some of them were against it. This would make them freak out even more. What incident? I didn't see anything. Did you? Okay.
Good boy. Good boy.
Let's just give those brain cells the time they need to mature, and in 3 days, we'll proceed with the treatment. Simple as that. Sure. Fine.
Okay. Dus je kan wel. Dus wat is 3 veranderd? Dus er is nog 1 bijgekomen. En dat is het. Oké. En even gemakkelijk. Ja, dat is juist er van boven zeker. En dan wordt het ja. Oké, die bal er beneden. Oké. Kom maar. Oké, nu is het maken dat ik hier weg ben. Bij radiation zit echt gevaarlijk hoor. Maar ik heb het belangrijkste, ik heb de bal. Oké, research. Je zit nog altijd bezig met research. Die private research en quick crafting. Maar wat wil ik daarna nog hebben? Iets economieachtig? Dat is metal en rich metals gewoon. Op zichzelf niks interessant. Misschien die foodfarm. In dat. Unlock food farms, which can be placed anywhere on an organic area to automatically rate 3 raw food per day. Increase the vision of food farms to 6. Dat vind ik toch wel handig, want dat betekent dat ik die greenhouse niemand eigenlijk op de greenhouse moet zetten. Voor goede voedsel binnen te hebben. Dus ja. Ik ga in Furmery slapen. En ik ben één ding vergeten, ik heb nog meer intens nodig. Oh, ik heb 5 dagen voor de zon opkomt. Ook toch tegelijk. Holy fuck. Ik heb veel meer minerals nodig dan ik had gedacht. En hoeveel andere heb ik? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ik heb nog 1 extra nodig. Alters. 6. I'm
Depending on the circumstances.
Yeah, sure. Let's work ourselves to death.
We are overworked. We could use a day off to unwind and regain our strength. Oh. Kan ik dat momenteel aan? Nee, ik kan dat echt niet momenteel aan. Ik zit te dicht tegen een deadline.
We're on a tight schedule already. Seriously?
Ik weet, het is fucked up, maar echt op een ik zit echt anders dood met. Alex, reduce the amount of Alex needed for conversions. Oh, jongens toch. Ik heb gewoon zoveel nodig. Die gezond is. Ja, zijn er mineral deposits teruggespawned van? Niet direct. Hier is er een. Ik wil wel gaan pakken. Nee, een tunnel hier. Oké, die research is gedaan. Ja, wat is er beter om? Die weet eigenlijk. Ja, dat is gewoon gratis upgrade, dus daar moet ik niks voor geven voor die dingen. Laten we voor die foodfarms gaan. Ik heb echt minerals nodig dat niet gezond is. Daar is metal, maar echt direct nodig voor mij te zijn. Metal zit ik mij hopen, dus dat heb ik echt niet nodig. Oh, nee, is daar dus. Organics zit ik wel redelijk halverwege. Oh, not over storage. Andere organic space. Oké, zit ik vol van? Oh, oké. Ja, dat wel. Ja, ik zal één ding doen. Terug opnieuw. Oh. Metals. Ik heb daar echt zot veel van. Uh, 28. Alles is gefinished, hè, ja. Die zijn een doormotoring. Ik kan daar niet even praten blijkbaar. Met niemand. Dat wel daar. Oké. Scientist, 2 seconden.
So, did you manage to recreate your lost research? Yes, I did. I was worried I wouldn't remember everything correctly, but amazingly, it was all still there. Neatly aligned and perfectly organized in my head. Almost reminded me of how Father made us arrange our toys when we were a kid. Well done.
Thank you. And thanks for helping me get it done. You'll be happy to learn that there's something for you in it too.
Really? What?
Listen to this. While I was reconstructing my equations, I realized that by tweaking a parameter or two, my method can also be applied to something we are using on a daily basis on this very mission. The Rad Shield filters. In light of my findings, we can manufacture them in a much more efficient way. It's remarkable. Because theoretically, I had all the necessary knowledge in my head, but I had to backtrack my line of thinking to unblock it.
Well, let's just push forward from now on, okay? We have a mission on our hands.
I know, but now that I've dealt with all that unfinished business, I feel much more confident about what lies ahead. Let's just make the best of it. Hey, so... I'm guessing you received instructions from Lena about an alternative solution to our problem. I want you to know that I have those implants ready. A nanoparticle treatment, yes, that's smart. But the device itself, highly questionable. It would mean exposing us to Ally Corp. I won't lie to you. Yes. I see. Of course, they'd have to find out about it sooner or later, right? But this? Look, I can clearly see why Lena talked you into this. She has no idea what's going on here. We're just an abstract problem for her.
Inderdaad, maar ja.
But on
Dus
an
natuurlijk
empirical
kun je het
level,
niet doen, hè.
I'm not so sure it's a good idea.
Ja, een goede idee is dat niet, hè.
Honestly, I have doubts too. Understandably so. We'd be giving them access to our brains. And I'm not really keen on doing that, especially considering we have other options. What if it concerned you? Would you inject a tracking device for convicts into your own brain?
Nope.
You're right. I wouldn't. So, you think we should go ahead with Tabula Rasa? All I'm saying is that you should decide responsibly, with the potential consequences for all of us in mind.
Yep.
I guess I'll need to think about it some more then. Well, we still have time before our meeting. You can think about the pros and cons of each solution. I wouldn't be able to start the treatment at once anyway. I'm not an expert on nanoparticle meds, but I do know we need to give the healing agent time to mature before it can be used. We'll be ready for our meeting? It has to be. We can't afford to lose more time.
Nope, inderdaad.
Okay,
Dus,
good.
go, go!
Let's do that.
Wait voor de meeting. Dat is na het werk dan waarschijnlijk. Ja, nu kan ik dat wel afzetten. Daar. Dat mag weg. Nope. Waar is die kamer hier nou weer? Die is daar. En de shrink is hier ook. Ah, ik moet er 4 hebben nu, vandaar zelfs. Oké dan. Ja, shrink, wat wil jij?
What's on your mind? My role as a therapist in here. What about it? I know we talked about it before, but back then I got the impression I would be dealing with current problems. Conflicts within the team, anxiety issues, stress management. But instead, I keep listening to stories from the past. Childhood, school, teachers, lost matches, failed exams, home, dad, mom. My dad, my mom. How can I be detached, Jan? I didn't become a therapist to listen to
Dat is wel waar, dat ik zo... Dat is echt zo fucked up.
my own therapy. Processed things, gained closure, and this is just ruining things for me. I only started
Ik
working
snap je
here,
wel, Vicky.
but I already feel burned out.
If it bothers you so much, maybe you didn't gain closure. Maybe you just need to look at everything again from a different angle. Use it as an opportunity to process things again. I don't think you got the idea of closure, Jan. This is a simple burnout situation. Okay then, maybe unwind somehow. I could. If I had my specialty. What's your specialty? It's not a specialty. It's a special tea. Oh. What's in it? It doesn't matter. I don't have it. How about we get you something else then? What did it do exactly? Was it one of those relaxing infusions? No. It was a mind-expanding plant. I got the seed from a friend, and it grew well in my apartment. Oh, Jan. Of all my friends and lovers, my special tea was the only one that never let me down. If only you could try it. I could use some unwinding right now. Hey. You know what? I just remembered something from the pre-mission training. What's that? The greenhouse. It should be supplied with all kinds of seeds of medical plants. You don't mean, Jan, this could be a totally undiscovered potential of this mission. Recreating a special tea from a non-existent reality. Sounds like a totally legit scientific experiment. The scientists, Jan, would be proud of us. Just think, what would the world look like if you saw it with a very, very open mind? And if we did that, you think your burnout will be cured. The cure for burnout consists of 2 ingredients, Jan. Special tea and a special chemical mixture. What? Chemicals? Just trust me. Take this recipe, grow the plant, prepare the mixture, and come back to me.
Okay.
I guarantee you won't regret it.
Okay, grow the special. Okay. Production, greenhouse, special plants. Workshop. Special mixture. Okay. En ik moet toch wachten op. Ja, dat is.
In a broken module. Should I move to work there instead?
Ja, doe maar. Assignment. Miner gaat hier naar daar. Nee, wacht. Gaat hier naar daar.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Doe maar.
Take a look there.
Just wel goed voor hem. 100 betaal, 40 dingen. Op zichzelf kan je dat maken, dat is een probleem. Het is gewoon minder hoog. Maar echt een probleem dat ik heb. Nou ja, de allebei klaar met die dingen. Refinery. Top. Morphologic greenhouse that can be placed directly in an organic area. Ja. Wil je zien wat dat is? Want op zichzelf dat kost zoveel als niks. We're gonna vote.
What if I'm right? We should at least try.
Bring a producer, mining, sorting, and refining enriched metal. Each of those might be as you should stop using them at least for a few days and make sure we don't have them in our base. Maybe the way our health will be versatile. Not mining, I would slow the normal. We know the refinery is safe to use, super real consider about rate. Often reduce fillers in 5 days.
I don't think it's related to our illness, and it will slow us down. Yeah, right.
Log complete, awesome. Zo gemakkelijk is dat, hè?
We did a good job stocking the base of radiation filters, don't you think? Folks stop worrying, the radiation will quicken their demise, so that's a positive change. But it doesn't mean we're any healthier.
One step at a time, boy.
One
Always
step at a time,
one step
okay?
at a time.
Yeah, of course. I'm not rushing you.
Dat is nog niet gedaan, mijn werk. Ja. Wel op 100 dingen, 4 dagen. Normaal haal ik dat juist. Ik moet juist naar de kitchen gaan. Okay. Kan je dat nu wel doen? Nog niet? Halt wachten. Social, kitchen.
Is becoming dangerous. We need to find.
Ja, ik ben aan het wachten. Doe het dan! Ik ben de meeting.
A lovely day with a brain mutation.
En nee, wat is die medium stootje? En dit?
Okay, I've got your special tea and the mixture. Do you have that too? I do. Can you tell me what exactly you're planning to do with it? Use it, of course, but only in good company. What? You don't mean... Come on, Jan, don't be so uptight. First the tea. Care to join me?
Ja,
Sure. I hope I'm not flirting with disaster.
Beetje drugs heeft nooit iemand kwaad gedaan.
This is wonderfully disgusting, Jan.
Overdrijven dus.
Yes. Very disgusting. Everything looks so beautiful. And you? You are beautiful.
I am beautiful.
Too.
I'm
Why
a
do you
princess.
think that is? Because I am not here. I am
Everywhere.
everywhere. Let it take you with its flow.
Oh my
We
god.
use our special mixture. Yes. But what is it? Paints, Jan. Oil paints. I have prepared a canvas. I will show you the best possible way to react to any inner tensions. Creating art with an open,
That is trippy as fuck.
open mind. And today, we will do it together. Tell me, what do you see with your mind's eye? The first picture that comes to you here and now. Endless space. It's so big and I'm so small. Yes. You are nothing. Now, what colors do you see?
Oh,
Can't you see them too? Yes, I can. You're right. Our common colors. So, what does it all mean?
eternal grace, nothingness, universal awareness. Universal
It
awareness?
means there's a universal awareness that sees us, knows us. Being seen by it feels so peaceful. Yes. Peace, harmony, chill.
Yes. Learned to chill. It's easy not to notice how everyday tension takes a toll on you. The shrink taught you that distance yourself from your problems can not only help, but also simply be fun. Nice. Ik kom echt af wat je doet als iemand. Dat is wel. Gaan wij nu een gesprek hebben hier en of is het al een hele tijd te wachten? Dan ga ik terug voor slapen. Zo. Tonight in 3 days. Ik weet het.
Do you want me to take care of this yacht?
De edition. Ah, edition. Ja, hè, we zullen zien, hè. Wat dat allemaal gaan zeggen.
Okay, people. I wanted to hold this meeting to tell you that, well, we finally might have a cure for your condition.
Okay. Let's hope it's a good one. Let's hold off celebrating till we hear it. I just want it to be over.
We can use a treatment based on healthy brain tissue. For that purpose, we'd need to use the tabula rasa you've probably all seen occupy a space in the room.
Great. Why don't you just hand us over for experiments already? Don't be so goddamn dramatic about it. This will heal our brains, ain't that all that matters?
Let's be rational. Since we already have the tabula rasa, I say we use it. What else are we gonna do with an awareness-free body?
Use it? I don't like the sound of that. He's
Het is 3v3 momenteel.
just like us. Even if he has no memories, how can we be sure he doesn't feel anything?
I agree that we should be rational. It's just that there's something so cold-blooded about this. I feel it's a line we shouldn't cross.
Nummer 3.
Because once we do, there's no going back.
Just tell me we're not doing this. We're not taking his brain out. It's sickening.
Eerste.
We have an alternative. Neural implants. It's a safe and efficient solution, but you'll need to agree to have a corporate device fixed in your heads.
Maybe we just need to not think about it so much? Are you for real? All we are to them is a fucking bunch of freaks. Better to just kill me than let them implant their junk in my brain.
We haven't done anything wrong. Why should we be afraid?
So, let me get this straight. You think letting the Corpo exploit our brains might be a more humane solution? Let's stop wasting time and get on with it. We knew from the start we weren't born into a fairy tale.
Exactly. We weren't born into a
Momenteel denk ik dat 4 tegen 3
because
is
we
in
weren't
dingen.
born at all. We were just created to prolong this loser's meaningless life. Truth is, there is no good way out of this mess. The branching was, from the start, it was, Shit. He collapsed.
Make way for the doctor.
He's breathing. Get him some water.
It's getting worse. We need a cure now. What's your call?
Ik
Let's
wil
go
waar
for
dat gaan.
Maxwell's recipe. Good. I'll get tabula rasa ready for the procedure. Keep your fingers crossed. Okay, everything's prepped. He's not showing signs of waking up again? No, nothing. I've given him more sedatives just to be on the safe side. You want to say something before I proceed? I don't know. Oh, just do it. Okay, here goes.
Oh, dat geluid. Oh. Hier.
And that's it. Almost. I'm taking it to the lab to create Maxwell's magic potion. Is he? Yes. He's dead. But don't worry, he didn't feel a thing.
Yeah. Conflicts of values. You made it sure that will have a strong impact on your relationship with others, which, while some approve of your decision, others feel strongly against it. This will have a permanent effect on their attitude towards you. Dat had ik wel gedacht, maar ja. Wat wilt je van mij? Waar is het verschil? His job is against with anger and desire to create hostility. It seems there is nothing you can do to change that. Ja, 3 tegen 3 voor. Fun. Dus. Ja. Moet. Dat gemaakt wordt. Voilà.
Jan, we're running out of storage space, you know?
Oeh, zelfs. Echt waar, die en stomme dingen. Hè. Die. Tot en met. Metal. Dat ja. Ik heb bergen metal. Echt niet gezond. Is nog. Nog eens een deel. Nou, waar moet ik al zetten? Hiernaast, oké. That's fun.
Okay, this looks like a good spot for the tower. And the other one... Yeah, I need to build it on the other side.
Geen probleem. Gewoon... Geen grappige dingen hebben. Kan ik moeite doen? Goed praten? Nee.
So, how do you feel after the procedure?
Oh, I feel much better. Don't worry. We'll help you get out of here. Then you can dispose
Oh,
of us just like you
jong,
did with
jij
Tabula Rasa.
zij echt zo'n degoutant versie, man.
That what you wanted to hear?
Look, it wasn't easy for me either. But I'm happy you're alive. Let's focus on clearing our way now, and once we're out of this canyon, I hope we can talk it over properly.
Yeah. Great idea. Let's get down to some anomaly busting.
Cool.
Ok. Et ça va non? Ça va non? Yes,
Hey, how'd it go with the treatment?
Well, the therapy has begun. Everybody took their dose of Maxwell's medicine, and it's looking optimistic. No bad reactions, no side effects. In fact, I can already feel the difference. My head is clearer. It could be a placebo effect, of course, but...
ja, zoals ik denk dat dat helpt, dan voelt dat precies dat het direct changes.
You did a great job. I couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah. I can't say I'm not proud of myself. I'm becoming more and more of a Renaissance man on this mission.
Yeah, and the refinery.
So, how do you feel after the procedure? Fine. I'm fine. Look, I know you're not happy with my decision, but I have my reasons. Yeah, of course. I don't think there's much more to say. I'm kind of busy, so... yeah.
So, how do you feel after the procedure?
First night without cold sweats. How do I feel? Fucking euphoric.
That's great. Unfortunately, not everyone shares your enthusiasm.
What can you do? I'll never please everybody.
Nope, dat is
You
waar.
had the balls to make a decision. That's what counts.
Thanks, man. Hey, how do you feel after the procedure?
Well, to be fair, I think it's working. But I can't shake off this bad feeling that it was a very wrong thing to do.
True.
We did the best we could, given the circumstances.
Yeah, well, maybe it wasn't good enough. I just hoped we were a better man.
Ja, dat is waar, maar het is ofwel jij wordt gecontroleerd, ofwel gewoon, ja, word ik gescheten. Oké. Ik wil het bouwen, hè, maar ik vertrouw het gewoon niet. Ik ga dat pas doen op de laatste dag dat we weggaan. Oké. Waarom jullie get it?
So, how are you feeling?
Dat voelt wel goed. Gewoon zijn. Oké, we druk wachten tot 160.
It seems that many of us are
I'd like to
affected
draw your
by
attention to something.
remorse.
Oké.
I'm done here. Should I do this now? I'm done here. Want me to take care of this now? Want me to make myself useful here?
Hey there. How are you? Still feeling confident about things?
Yeah.
Nee, blijkbaar niet.
Yeah, of course.
You sure? That didn't sound very convincing.
No, it's just that I thought I'd be more happy about completing that old research of mine. But the more I think about it, the less reasons I have to celebrate.
What now?
What I mean is, it's a big success, but so what? Even if I do make it back alive, no one will ever know who's behind it.
Ja, ik dacht dat je het voor
Here I
science
was thinking you were doing it for science.
Of course I was. I devoted my whole life to science. Does that mean I should just disappear into the shadows like a ghost? It's
Nee, maar...
just sad that having done so much for society, I won't even be able to be a part of it like a normal human being. Publicly, I won't even exist. But you will exist as Jan Dolsky. No. In this world, you are Jan Dolsky. Does it really make such a difference? I mean, we're both Jan
Ja, had ik
Dolsky.
niet mogen zeggen.
It
Oké.
makes a difference to me. Look at us. We are two completely different people. More like two completely different quantum states of the same person. Of all my alters, you should be most aware of that. I was aware of that when I woke up, but then my existence started moving forward in time. And I ceased to be an abstract being suspended in a single moment. I became a physical body, progressing on an individual real-life path. You see, I don't need the world to remember my name. I want it to acknowledge my distinctive existence. And I need to know that if I'm gone, you'll take care
Ik zal dat vooruit.
I guess I'll have to. But right now, I have bigger problems. I promise to think about it when the time comes. No, Jan. The future is too uncertain. I need you to make a decision now. Okay. How about Jan S. Dolsky? Huh? S for... Yes, I get it. Thanks. So, what do you think? We could make you a profile on social media. That's sweet. Thanks. But anyone who fact-checks it will quickly find out that it's fake. There are no records of me working at my university, no earlier publications. I appreciate the idea, but... to hell with it. I guess there really is no choice but to go with your name. Our name. Whatever. For posterity.
Yay! Hoe heet het? Oh, ik heb het zo dicht. I'm so close. Oh, dat is eigenlijk wel. Oh my god. Wil je zien? Oké, dus om de 8 uur vrij goed. Bij 3 uur al. Nice. Oké. Dat is handig. Even toedoen voor 2 seconden, want er is een glitch daar te zien. Waarom is er verdwenen?
Can't get rid of you.
Het probleem is van, ik kan de goals niet doen. Voor de tijd wel vooruit te gaan.
My first ever work of art. I called it Universal Awareness. It seemed like a good title then.
Remove het allemaal maar.
All done here. Should I help with this now?
Nee, workshop, dat is mijn taak. Oh, ik ben zo dicht. Kom aan, geef het aan mij. AUB. En het al aan het maken. Nee. Man. Oké. Du, du, du. Da, 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 da. Ik wil die park adventure bouwen, maar dat kost ook minerals. Ik wil geen minerals gebruiken. probleem, een grootste probleem gewoon. Je toch niet op dit moment. Ja. Een auto. Weet je, we doen tijd een beetje sneller uit te gaan. Zo. We moeten toch een beetje sneller vooruit te gaan. Ik bedoel. Oké, als dat gebouwd is, dan heb ik genoeg tijd. Oké, go to sleep. Dan kan ik misschien op het einde van de dag die dingen bouwen. Zo eens. Airlock. Voilà. Het is dat de zon dichter komt, want die van boven zijn daar serieus aan het 3D eten. You have enough for the mechanics to move the things. En ik zal direct eens kijken, hè. Normaal wel. Ik ga juist iets moeten vernietigen weer van mijn basis, want elke keer opnieuw heb ik niet genoeg shit. Zie je dat? Elke keer op. Voilà. Ik wil dit bouwen en die parkbench biomasse is al 20. Fuck, het gaat er toch komen. Oh, ik meen dat. Oké. Wat als ik van mijn volgen dan normaal wel, hè? Huh? Okay, assign 4 altars to neutralize towers. Assignment. Dus ik wil 1 ding doen. En nice. Kijk naar de pop. Some of your alters really enjoy spending time in nature. Those alters will sometimes go to the park in their free time after a moment of respite. They will get a small emotional boost. Yay! Dat tegen.
Why don't you hang out with the rest of us? Okay. I can see you're disappointed with me. So, you're planning on holding a grudge forever?
I don't know. And you're the one doing the planning here, hmm? All I want is for you to stay away from me. I told you that from the start, didn't I? But you wouldn't listen. Making pierogi, being my fucking pal. What a load of bullshit.
Wat is er bullshit dan? In the kitchen.
All done here. Should I help with this now? I'm done here. Want me to take care of this now?
Nee. Assignments. Ja, die hebben we ook gedaan. Use the gravity sensor and leave. Okay. Yeah. Yay. Build the third trapedium bar. Yes. En ik heb er telefoon van gekregen. Technician, ga gewoon naar daar. Hij...
Hi, Lucas.
Jan, good to hear you. What's up?
Calling because I've collected some more rubidium. Thought you'd like to know.
Oh, man, that's so great.
Yeah. You can be pretty convincing, you know?
Really? I don't hear that often. My work can be kind of lonely.
Tell me about it. It's good to talk with someone other than... myself.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking. Remember how last time I was telling you about how Maxwell got me into all this?
Ja, ik weet dat nog.
Yeah, I do. You said he was going through a tough time himself. What's the story behind that?
Well, I don't know it firsthand, but I heard that years back he was a completely different person. Happily married, house in the suburbs, with a steady academic job that had nothing to do with big tech or politics.
Oh.
So, human after all.
Then it all just crumbled. One night his life suddenly got upturned, and then it was just a spiral of events. Things started toppling down like dominoes. His work, reputation. Eventually, his wife left him.
What happened?
Oké dan.
His friend died in a car crash. Horrible accident, drunk driving.
Really? Well, that's sad, but how did losing a friend have such consequences?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if I want to, if I should go into the details. They're very personal to him, but also maybe another time when we can talk longer. Bottom line for me is, if it weren't for that horrible accident and Maxwell's loss, I would probably have had a much more miserable life. It's so strange to think how relative life can be. Sometimes it just blows my mind, you know?
Tell me about it.
Yeah, well, no use getting all philosophical, huh? Anyway, well done with the arcs. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Hey, who knows? Maybe
Stik daar
I
gewoon
can
vol
secure
die
even
cirkel.
more rubidium.
All right, I like the spirit. But let's see what you can do. Every amount makes a difference.
I'll do my best.
Thanks, man. And good luck. I'll 7 out.
Oké. Veel te more rubidium. Jezus. Ja. Oké. Ik moet hier staan. Alrighty. Let's do this shit. Use a gravity sense. Oh, dit. Och, meid. En ik nu niet genoeg minerals heb, per ongeluk. Dat is auto outpost. Dat went. Ik kan een beetje werken.
Is damaged. Should I work on this while you're scheduling repairs?
Oké. Ja, ik weet het, maar dan moet hij eerst naar daar gaan. Dat is het probleem dat ik heb. De scientist zit daar, maar dat dingen niet. Probleem. En daarna? Nee, naar daar. Godverdomme. Yeah.
Another Rapidium arc? Good job.
Yeah. Ignition. Come on. Okay, come on. Nee.
I had a nightmare. We were eating late. One of us was missing. It was him. We were eating. You have got to be kidding me.
Yes. Yes. Go.
Can't get rid of you.
Nee. Waar is de hand gaan? Kom hier. Maat, binnen dat. Oké, dit gaat leuk worden. Die bij dus. Nee, ik ben eigenlijk benieuwd wat er gaat gebeuren. Dan. Dus dat gebeurt er dus. Dat is flauw.
Hello.
Ik moet daar voor de avond zelfs nog. Okay, back to base. Bounty module. Park bench. Voilà, dat weg. Dat weg. Hierbij. Weg. Oké, voilà. En nu moet ik gewoon open dingen. Oké, maar nu moet ik eerst organics in orde brengen, dat in orde is terug. Organics en... Zal iemand onder lopen? Ik wil er graag, ja, ik wil zien. Voilà. Oké. Kan ik die op die workbench zetten? Jazeker, knop. Wel gewerkt. Oké. Eens proberen. Oké.
Okay. So...
Oké. Dus je gaat blijven dat doen, of zo? Dus je gaat gewoon de klootzak zijn en niet naar dat willen gaan, waardoor ik dat niet kan. I get it. Doe ik het dan? Ik had het vroeger moeten bouwen. Mijn eigen fout. Ach ja.
Worked. We can get out of here. I'm sorry, hon. Good job.
Kijk, klootzak. Journey 3.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Bedtime's over.
What happened?
Do you know where you are? Who you are? Do you remember anything?
Please. What next? Gonna ask me about my name and role on this mission? Of course I remember. I mean, up to a point. Oh, shit. Oh, my chest.
Careful. You took a heavy blow there.
Yeah. I remember the technician. But why? Did he attack me?
Yes. Apparently, some of us were unable to come to terms with your decisions. Looks like they'd been planning this for some time. Repairing the tour vehicle while you weren't watching. Filling it up with stolen supplies. And then, when the time came, the technician just knocked you down. And they took off into the desert.
Oh, look.
Shit. It's all my fault. I saw it coming, but I didn't do anything to stop it. Was he trying to kill me? I mean, what exactly happened?
I think he just wanted to send a message. Knock you unconscious, maybe. But that blow caught you off balance. You fell and punctured your helmet. You were suffocating. Luckily, we had some Madrigal in the med bay. Well, at least I thought that would work. But after the injection, you just turned blue and started shaking all over. Of course I did. I'm allergic to Adricol. Yes, well, I know that now. I'll probably need to get tested too when I'm back on Earth. Wait. How did you find out? From someone who knows you best. I called Lena. You talked to Lena? Yes. Fortunately, all of this happened before we got lost and communications died. We're lost? The navigation system's down. The storm is everywhere. We've been circling blindly for days. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but frankly, the base is close to breaking down. The storm's been putting it under a lot of pressure, and supplies are at a critical level. It's been quite intense. Is there no good news at all? I mean, we're closer to the finish line, right? We just need to figure out how to get out of the storm. Sure, easy as that. Just so you know, we have been trying. With all the time we've lost, I'd say we're one mistake away from failing the mission and getting stuck here for good. We need to stop drifting aimlessly, pick a direction, and this time, it needs to be a flawless choice. Flawless. I'm glad you see the problem. Okay, so what do we do? I was hoping things would change when you woke up, but I suppose it's gonna take more than that. Well, I'm sorry.
I'm an adult, jongen. Dik die
I'm not superhuman, you know. How am I supposed to suddenly know what to do? Well, superhuman or not, you're still gonna have to bite the bullet. Bullet? What bullet? What are you talking about? I didn't want to stress you immediately after you woke up, but there is something you should hear. Some messages in the comms room from before we lost contact with Earth. Okay, what's in them? What are you not telling me? Just listen for yourself.
Yay! Ik heb enkel de miner, de shrink en dingen. Ja, ik had wel gedacht dat ze misschien zijn. Ja. Maar ik ga het hier al bij laten, jongens. En ik ga eten. Het eten is klaar. Dus ik kom straks terug online. Waar ik ga spelen, nog geen idee. Dus volg me zeker en ik stream normaal elke dag vanaf 9 uur, maar omdat ik thuis zit, stream ik op een dag op. Dus kom zeker meekijken en tot de volgende. Doei!